of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. First of all, I'd like to welcome everyone here. It's seldom we see a big crowd like this that isn't mad. So I appreciate having you all here, and I congratulate all of you who have a reason to be here tonight. Thank you.
And we want you to come all the time.
We have no public comment. Okay. At this point, I'm going to turn this over to Mr. Barnett for recognition of Teacher of the Year and Service Personnel of the Year.
Well, very good. This is one of those situations where it's hard to pick the cream of the crop, and that's why we like to do this with your peers for the nominations. Everybody here is Teacher and Service Personnel of the Year in my book. So everybody's done a great job this year. They've worked hard. You got this little short new guy coming in here telling me what to do, and I think that we've made great strides in Lincoln County, and the sky's the limit. I think we're going to keep moving forward, and I'm very proud of each and every one of you. So at this point, I'd like to have Mr. Davis come up and help us recognize our folks who are here.
Again, it's a special night. I just want to reiterate what Mr. Barnett says. This is our chance to recognize, our very best employees as far as service personnel and teachers. And, this is something that we really enjoy doing. This is a fun part of our job. So, I congratulate each and every one of you, for your achievement. And so I'm just going to give you just a little heads up of how this is going to work. First of all, we are going to recognize all the school winners for Service Personnel of the Year. If you would, when I call your name, then I'm going to read a little bit about you that was written by your principal. And then after that, you'll come up, Mr. Barnett will hand you your plaque. You'll shake his hand. If you would, turn toward the camera. Anna Marie's going to be snapping pictures, and take a picture with Mr. Barnett. And then if you would just go down for Mr. Wilson and Miss Robin there, and then we'll line up in the front of the board members. And so we get one group picture of everybody together. And then after we do the service, we'll recognize the Teacher of the Year from each school. And then at the end, we will recognize the Service Personnel of the Year for Lincoln County, and then the Teacher of the Year for Lincoln County. So, that's,
Say something before we get started.
oh yeah, and
I'd be remiss if we didn't recognize all of you who enjoyed the refreshments this evening. Our class from Lincoln County High School. If you folks could stand up back there, please. Have done an excellent job, and if you haven't had the opportunity to come here on a Friday and take part of the county table, it's an amazing thing of what they do. It's amazing that the teacher, Ms. Schaefer back there, what they do with these kids and the others that are involved, and just to have the opportunity for these kids to get this simulated workplace and to learn these soft skills on how to address people, and you look at their nice chef coats back there. I'm very proud of these young ladies and gentlemen who worked very hard this year. And again, I can't say enough good about them. And if we could, let's give them a round of applause again.
also I want to recognize, because it's a lot of hard work to put this together. As you can see, There's some, certain individuals who put a lot of time and effort into this. So if you would stand up when I call your name, then we'll give you all a round of applause. We have Kayla Schaefer, Meredith Ramey, Joni Shortridge, Christy Linville, and Steve Gaines. So if y'all would stand up. Thank you all. All right. Now I'm gonna put my glasses. All right, so we're gonna start up with our Lincoln County High School Service Employee of the Year. That is Melinda Gale Gilkerson. Gail exhibits all the qualities of a model employee, including maintaining a safe and positive student environment. Gail always jumps in to help with whatever the school needs and cares deeply for the health and safety of those around her. She maintains a clean, healthy, and safe environment and takes pride in her role as a custodian. Her duties change throughout the day based on the needs of the students, and she handles them with grace and a smile on her face. Our Hamlin PKA Service Employee of the Year is Melissa Lucas. Melissa serves as the financial secretary for Hamlin PKA and has held that position for 11 years. Melissa exhibits excellent work habits and demonstrates initiative in making sure Hamlin PKA is running smoothly. She is always courteous and takes the time to talk with all stakeholders, making them feel valued. Melissa is a definite asset to Hamlin PKA and Lincoln County Schools. Next, from Harts Pre-K-8 is Crystal McAllister. Crystal McAllister knows every student by name and generously hugs anyone sporting a frown or complaining about having a difficult day. Crystal's kitchen is always clean and she follows safety procedures, ensuring additional food service workers and staff are never in danger. Crystal has a positive attitude and is always ready to lend a hand. When asked to volunteer for school events, she always helps out. She takes pride in serving great food, knowing our students have the best cafeteria service in Lincoln County. Our West Hamlin Service Employee of the Year is Jeannie Vance. Hardworking, friendly, and dependable. Being a school cook is physically challenging. When you need a helping hand, Jeannie is always the co-worker who will be right there to help lighten your load. She is the gear that keeps West Hamlin Elementary a well-oiled machine moving. Jeannie is the one you want in your corner when tackling tasks for the day and making sure meals are prepared to meet guidelines and looking appetizing for the children. Jeannie takes the time to help prepare that food with the love and care she shows for each child.
Yes, we are.
Our Duval Pre-K-8 Service Employee of the Year is Tisha Bice. Duval PK8 for 2 years now. She has shown an outstanding ability to manage the school's finances. Tisha also manages the front office, and her face is always first smiling when parents, teachers, and staff enter the building. Tisha is kind, helpful, and compassionate to the students and colleagues she works with, and an incredible asset to Duval PK8.
Yeah.
Our Transportation Service Employee of the Year is Delmer Harris. Dell is always willing to help with anything that is asked of him. He helps with extra last-minute trips, day and evening runs, and after-school and activity runs. Dell has a great relationship with his students and his parents. Dell became a school bus driver last year and has done an excellent job training other school bus operators. He is also a first aid and CPR trainer and works well with the school administrators, teachers, aides, and other school bus drivers. Midway Elementary Service Employee of the Year is Greg Hill. Greg has an excellent work ethic. Greg will do anything that is asked of him without complaint. The students at Midway love Mr. Greg. He laughs and talks with them. He helps them out in the cafeteria during lunch, anytime he notices help is needed or when students ask for it. Greg is a vital asset to the staff and students of Midway Elementary. In our central office, Service Employee of the Year is Anita Edmond. Anita is highly professional, disciplined, and an efficient secretary. She is dependable and well organized. She has the innate ability to manage multiple tasks and responsibilities while maintaining a positive attitude. Anita has excellent communication skills. Her positive attitude and willingness to take on new challenges makes her an excellent asset for any team. We want to get a group picture real quick, and then we'll move on to our Teacher of the Year. Thank you. All right, now to our Teachers of the Year for each individual school. For Guy Valley Middle School, that would be Bobby Walden. Bobby Walden teaches English Language Arts 7 at Guy Valley Middle School in Branchland, West Virginia, where she has taught her entire teaching career of 22 years. The school, students, families, and the community are near and dear to her heart, as Guy Valley was her alma mater. Helping reluctant readers enjoy reading is Miss Walden's passion. She models her thought process while reading aloud and showing students that it is acceptable to reread and to question as one reads. In Miss Walden's class, every student is valued, respected, and feels comfortable participating. Our Hamlin Pre-K-8 Teacher of the Year is Leah Hager. Leah teaches 6th and 8th grade Earth, Space, Life, and Physical Science at Hamlin PKA. She's worked at Hamlin since the fall of 2015. Leah graduated from Hamlin High School as a salutatorian in 1982. She received a Bachelor of Science in Chemistry from the University of Houston in 1987. She has worked as a lab technician doing biochemistry and tumor biology lab at the University of Texas MD Anderson Cancer Center. She is a tremendous asset to Hamlin Pre-K-8. Lincoln County High School Teacher of the Year is Miss Kimberly Chapman Cook. Ms. Cook is a Lincoln County High School music teacher. In addition to being band director, she teaches music appreciation, dance, and piano to students in grades 9 through 12. After graduating from Guy Valley High School, Cook earned both her Bachelor of Arts and Master of Arts degrees in music education K through 12 from Marshall University. During her 37 years of teaching, Cook has mentored several student teachers. Guest conducted several honor bands, served on various committees for her schools and communities, and currently serves as Related Arts Department Head and Leadership Team member at Lincoln County High School. Her concert bands have consistently earned superior ratings at state festivals, and her marching bands have won numerous awards. Her programs are well represented in the West Virginia All-State Band and multiple honor bands. The West Hamlin Teacher of the Year is Olivia Burry. Ms. Bird is a music teacher at West Hamlin Elementary. She fosters a love for music and collaboration in her students and models it in her classroom. She frequently collaborates with grade level teams to ensure the success of her music concert. Olivia also started an after-school choir program this year. Olivia emphasizes leadership characteristics and strong work ethics in her lessons so that students carry these characteristics through their adult lives. Our Arts Pre-K-8 Teacher of the Year is Jackie McCain. Ms. McCann is a dedicated third grade reading teacher at Harts PK8. Jackie is known for innovative teaching methods and commitment to student success. Jackie has devoted her career to fostering environments where respect, trust, and meaningful relationships pave the way for student learning and growth. She believes in connecting with her students personally, understanding their passions, and engaging their families to listen and address concerns. It is a testament to her belief in the integral role of community and education. The Midway Elementary School Teacher of the Year is Amanda Howe. Ms. Howell is in her 14th year of teaching at Midway Elementary School. She attended Marshall University and earned her bachelor's degree in 2010 for elementary education and a master's in special education with an emphasis in autism in 2015. She holds a master mentor certificate and guides future educators within her school. She is also a teacher leader involved in many school initiatives contributing to improving school culture and its value for her successful teaching practices. And our Duval Pre-K-8 Teacher of the Year is Julie Johnson. Ms. Johnson is an excellent math teacher at Duval Pre-K-8. When asked why she loves teaching, Julie replied, "It allows me to invest not only in my students' lives now, but also into who they will become." Ms. Johnson is extremely dedicated to the students at Duval Pre-K-8. Her students are always engaged and excited about learning new math concepts. She has proven to be a valuable asset to the students, staff, parents, and community of Duval Pre-K-8.
Thank you all.
All right, now we're down to announcing the county winners for both our service personnel employee of the year and our teacher of the year. So we'll start with service personnel employee of the year. You open the envelope. In recognition of exemplary performance as a service personnel member, for conscientious and dedicated efforts while earning the respect and admiration of the school community and upon selection as Lincoln County Service Employee of the Year for the year 23-24, the Lincoln County Board of Education and its members present this plaque to, from Harts Pre-K-8, Crystal McCallum. Just stay right there, please. All right, now on to our teacher of the year. In recognition of exemplary performance as a classroom teacher for conscientious and dedicated efforts toward achieving excellence in education, and upon selection as Lincoln County's Teacher of the Year for 23-24, the Lincoln County Board of Education would like to recognize from Lincoln County High School, Kimberly. Get their picture real quick. If y'all would stand up front here.
Students and.
So let's once again give a round of applause.
I want to congratulate each and every one of you who were nominated and those that actually received the award. If you just bear with me a moment, I'll say this about Kim. My first year as principal at Guyan Valley High School, Kim came straight out of college looking for a job. And I can't remember if it was an assistant band director or band director job available. And the county office said, give us a recommendation. Well, I had another person who had a lot more time in. Well, I kind of threw him into a tizzy. I recommended Kim because it was clear that she was just outstanding in every way. They didn't hire her, they hired the other girl. But she eventually got into that position and I look around, Julie Stoltz, I had her as a student. I could see excellence written all over her, as a student. Had Bobby Walburn back there as a student, and, I'll share this. After I got elected to the board, I started searching people out, and curriculum is my thing. And I was looking for people to give me some sound curriculum advice so I could see the status of where we were. I called Bobby. She agreed to meet with me, but I had to buy her pizza or something. But that's how much I respect her. And some of the others I know and that haven't worked with or had as a student, but outstanding people. As you all were standing up here, I thought, wouldn't it be nice to have a school with each and every one of those people in it? How powerful that would be. Parents would be fighting to have their kids in your school. And I'll say this, one more thing, maybe a little lengthy here, but I am very pleased with the level of expertise in the Lincoln County school system.
Amen.
Let's be honest, there's some people that just don't carry the weight, but by and large, the employees are top notch. And I turned the TV on, Mr. Barnett sent me a message the other day saying, hey, that channel, educational channel you wanted is up and running. And so 206 on the Armstrong cable. So I started watching it. and I watched it through 2 or 3 times. And I thought the beauty of that, and Joni Shortridge deserves a lot of credit for that, as long as some other people as well. But I looked at that and I thought that dispels one myth for parents and the community out there. Everybody pretty much has the idea that anybody can teach. If you turn on that channel, educational channel, and you watch those teachers teaching, it's highly technical. And it dispelled any thought that anybody would have that they could get in front of a classroom, especially down those early grades, and teach. It requires great skill. And I congratulate each and every one of you who work in this school system. You do a magnificent job. We've got a long road ahead of us. Many things that we can do. We're going to make great progress, and we can't do that without you all and all the effort that you make. You've got some outstanding principals to guide you. Service personnel, top notch. So we're getting to where we need to be. And I think we're getting there fast. And I'll give Mr. Barnett credit for that. I told the board members that of all the progress I think we have made in the last 1.5 to 2 years, our best decision may have been to hire Mr. Barnett. So I'm happy with the Lincoln County school system and all of its personnel. So thank you. So with that, we got any presentations and reports? None. Okay. With that, we'll go to item 5. If you all need to leave, just feel free to go ahead. Just with that business. Item 5 is approval of minutes of the April 16th meeting. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll ask for a motion. I'm sorry, Don Martin makes the motion.
I'll second.
Burns makes the second. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? None. Administrative item. Any discussion?
Yes, on H,
H, out of state travel.
yes, for, West Hamlin on the National Honor Society. I'm just curious, what grade levels does that cover and how many students we've got?
I'm looking at the teachers, it looks like it's fifth grade teachers. Looks like the fifth grade teachers, yes.
Okay, just, okay. Now, is that, is the school paying for that?
Yes, this is,
Okay.
do not get me.
Okay, student, thank you. That's all I have.
I have one thing. Easement right away from dollars, where's that at? It's
Right away easement.
It's in here. Oh, it's yellow.
Oh,
It's a yellow one in, it's dark yellow. I don't believe I have that. On the other side. It's on the other side. Oh, okay. I got my other paper.
Golden Road.
If them, can someone speak to that a little bit? I read it, but a little.
Yeah, what's that?
Not sure I
What's the
understand.
rationale, and what are we doing there?
Yeah.
Very good. I think Mr. Schneider, I'm pretty sure that this is where we had to relocate a utility for the new building.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So we're giving them an easement for $1. Okay.
Any other discussion? No discussion. I'll ask for a motion.
So moved.
Snyder?
Second.
All right, don't be shy. Who?
Wilson, Jeremy.
Wilson, okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None. Brings us to finance section. Any discussion?
Yeah, I have a question. I think Frank can probably answer it. On number 105 on the chart, invoices, what is Ashlock Consulting?
Ashlock is our remedial reading program that we're using K through 3. Next year, we'll be using it K through 8.
And number 574, the music and arts, that was the name, I guess, of the vendor. So what is, I think it's maybe a consultant. I don't know. Absolutely. Well, I didn't care, I didn't even. I read all these, but I did not make a note of them. We can hold that. I'm just curious, I'm not saying no, okay? I just wonder what it was, so.
I know.
Steve,
269,
Yes.
that was, we're using ESSER funds to, help with schools purchase band equipment. Instruments.
At the elementary level?
Yeah. Elementary, middle, high.
Okay,
Any other discussion?
thank you.
Not, I'll ask for a motion to approve finance.
I moved. I'll second.
Martin,
And I'll second.
Burns, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None, unanimous. Brings us to the personnel section. Any discussion? Blue sheet.
I talked to Mr. Barnett before the meeting, but, perhaps just to ease people's minds, I did want to know the people, on the personnel sections that have had their contracts terminated and they're on preferred recall. Will there be jobs for all these people next year, or do we know at this time?
the way it looks, we feel fairly comfortable that everybody that has been displaced will be reemployed.
If they want a job, there will be one
There'll
available.
be one available.
Okay. So,
If they want, it won't be.
May not be where they.
May not be the one they have now, but it would be an employee.
I mean, like I said, it may be somewhere they don't want to work, but if they just want a job, there'll be one.
there'll be a job that they're qualified for.
Yes.
And, that's all I have on that.
Any other discussion? No discussion. I'll ask for a motion to approve. So moved.
Second.
Wilson,
Mhm.
who seconds?
Same. Snyder.
Wilson makes the motion. Snyder seconds. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None. Before we go into executive session to do the statutory requirement to evaluate the superintendent, I'll ask that we skip down to comments and concerns.
I can tell you a little bit about the site. They're moving a lot of earth up there right now. Things are going pretty well. We met with them. Actually had a construction meeting yesterday and, looking at where moving ahead, everything is all permits are in place. Everything's going, they're moving. We had a little bit of an issue with the, smoldering of the brush. And, DEP come in and ask them to move the ember pile to the top of the hill, which they've done. That put them off a day. But they're getting that taken care of now. As everybody knows, we had an arson take place at our baseball field this weekend. There'll be an arrest made on that very quickly. It's, as I've said in the news reports, though, that, our kids are resilient and they're gonna get through it. We are insured. Don't know that it will be full replacement value of everything, but we've had a lot of community support. We've had other school systems reach out to us to see how they can help. So I'm, in fact, I have a meeting with Coach Campbell tomorrow to talk about some items like that. But we're going to get through it.
Sir, I don't know if Austin's not here. He usually handles this, but update on our track at the high school.
Track surfacing is just about complete. They haven't lined it yet, but the layers of the surface are down. We were over there, Mr. Davis and I went over there the other day. They've been working pretty well. I don't know how much this rain will hinder them. But the actual running surface is down and adhering at this point.
It's a black surface?
Yes.
Okay, I was looking for a brown.
Oh, well, if you look, you can notice it's about 1.5 inches.
Yeah,
above.
yeah, I looked at it, but I thought that must be the padding going under the brown surface,
Yeah.
but I didn't realize it was black.
And then they'll go in and paint lines, crack it
Okay,
and everything.
all right. Any other comments, or concerns from members?
Yes, I have, I would like to, if you don't care, Mr. Barnett, would you briefly, talk about the memorandum of understanding between Ranger and LCOC, please?
Sure. We had a meeting today with Bill Carpenter from LCOC to begin discussions on the memorandum of understanding to turn the Ranger building over to LCOC as we progress forward. we kind of set a hard date for our complete evacuation of the building as August 1. But we will be working with LCOC prior to that. So the building will not sit vacant. Either Lincoln County Schools, LCOC, or both of us will be in there at the same time, taking care of what we need to take care of to move forward. Mr. Carpenter said he would love to do a community meeting with the people in Ranger to alleviate some fears, but he wants to make sure that he has something to physically show them when he goes. He wants to have a good presentation with some renderings and things of that nature. He just doesn't want to tell them. He wants to show them, not this is what we might do, this is what we're going to do. Very positive meeting today. He has some good plans. But so right now he's getting together some agreements that they've done in the past with other buildings. And he will give them to me to mark up, to discuss with this board, to submit to our attorney, who will then submit it back. We'll meet again and finalize the MOU.
And so you'll let us, the board, you'll let us read it.
Yes.
Before it's approved.
And it will be more like a community center and a community activity area that
Yeah.
that school will become.
Yes,
And it will probably be this summer and we'll need to keep up with all that and let the community know about it too.
yes.
Okay.
We can probably arrange a meeting. We discussed it before with the Ranger Improvement Committee.
Yeah, but I think we need
After,
to do
yeah,
that.
after school is over.
Yes.
We'll try to get a group together.
Yeah, I think we need to
Talk
keep
to us.
our hands on that and make sure that it's being done and when we know what's what and we can get it out to the community in the area.
Well, Mr. Carpenter I've talked with him at length on this, and I have no doubt that the people in Ranger will be greatly satisfied with the services that he's going to provide and the facilities that he'll provide. In addition to the normal thing of meals and whatever, that he'll provide there, everything he's providing at the other centers, exercise, stuff. I use his exercise stuff over there all the time. It will be a plus, I have no doubt. Lots of elderly people in the Ranger community, and he serves, I believe it's 50 and over, might be 55, but I think it's 50 and over. It'll be a plus to that community.
Just don't want to see that building in that area, be left alone for a lengthy time,
No.
at least, till people go in there. and-
Well, no, our plan is to not have it vacant at all.
Good.
Yeah, and he said he was open for people to talk to him about possible uses of the building.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
of course, he has to work in a parameter guidelines too. So.
Yeah.
But that's so important to a community to
Oh,
not
yes.
let a good building like that just sit there and let it be part of the community and part of the people who live there. And we don't have to worry about somebody breaking in like they have been doing in our school areas and trying to destroy what we have.
All right, any other comments, concerns? If not, I'll ask for a motion and second to enter into executive session to discuss the superintendent's evaluation.
I move.
Martin makes a motion,
Second.
Wilson seconds. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And the time is 6:40. And we will recess to the executive session. I understand we can go in there.